Although as HEAP comes around the corner, Yuli makes his way back onto the A site, but KOVA, they're not giving this up yet. They want to take the fight, and it ends up costing them everything. They're throwing everything at this fight, and they're walking away with nothing, Tyler.
Yeah, it's only going to be pietola at the very end here. Sure, still alive, but the question is for how long. Bomb's going to get planted. Pietola grabs a dink, and with that now, they know exactly where he's at. They're already hunting him down. Forest is going to be taken out. Lekro might also fall, but no. Dignitas, they're going to grab the pistol. They're got a huge opening for him because Dignitas have been showing too much pressure early on towards that B bomb site. That's certainly something that KOVA can work with, especially now that Twixie finds that first one onto HEAP, finds a follow-up onto hallzerk. And a great start here for KOVA to this first gun round.
Oh, friberg's getting aggressive. Himself and Airax are pushed into each other.
Now, but Airax.
And the molly between them. And they're going to try and make it work towards the safe bomb site. Still lots of time to work with here. And Forest finally does connect through the smoke onto Airax. And we're going to be seeing Forest looking for this kill. The angle's right there, but he just doesn't step out far enough. Oh man, he will eventually find that kill. Yeah, only 11 seconds
left on the clock, and he is going to drop to Uli at the end.
Yeah.
Make a difference there. We'll have to see. Dignitas, of course, with another shot at this round.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate.
So it will be Twixie to fall first.
Yeah, Airax was actually watching that angle, and as he pulls the smoke out, that's when friberg makes his way forward. Airax is still getting aggressive here towards ramp. How on earth does he find a second? He doesn't.
In the angle a little bit deeper. Smoke's now going to be following in. Pietola to their side of Spargo. He's going to lose this fight, which was to be expected, to be fair. Uli, he's been heard from a mile away from Lekro.
Wow.
friberg would have been there to support him as well. It's only Pietola to fall to Forest. And a great round from Dignitas. All having Twixie deep has generally been working out, but of course, by committing to that area of the map, they leave middle open and just nobody even keeping an eye on. It is going to be friberg with a double towards B. Lekro had found a player over towards a connector, and by then, it's just those two players towards ramp remaining. Twixie's been spotted, and HEAP already dealing damage.
Yeah, I mean,
this is exactly how Dignitas need to play it. Find the openings in KOVA's defense, abuse them to the fullest extent, and then just demoralize them from the get-go.
But a nice change up in approach as well, right? I mean, we see them coming through middle this time round, wrapping onto the B bombs. Actually pre-fires, so Twixie's going to realize now that he probably has no business in hanging around here. Okay, as I say that though, great flashbang from Yuli will actually lead to Twixie finding that kill. Airax is still in the vicinity as well, but he's been destroyed by hallzerk's AWP. Lekro continuing to lead the charge here as well. The IGL of Dignitas taking the responsibility on his own shoulders, but after that early flurry of frags, the dust starts to settle, calm starts to be restored, and the 3 versus 3 ensues.
Yeah, just with Uli finding hold of headshots. They do have a flashbang and a molly to work with. Flashbang now coming out, and a great flash here. Forest, too many opponents though to face.
Pietola is now going to be turning his back. Lekro drops the molly, so that will give the information away, but it's also going to be securing the bomb plant here for Lekro. What is his play? What is his approach? He's going to be able to get around the corner just in time, undetected by Pietola for the time being. Lekro is going to be getting aggressive right up close here. Pietola does clear the angle, but he just doesn't expect Lekro. And of course, the team that we just casted earlier, who's lost their match as well, because they're all 0-2, and they would have to play against Dignitas. Twixie going up against friberg actually will get traded out. hallzerk finds...
And Lingpi Vikings are actually playing later on today as well.
Oh, okay.
On one of the FunSpark streams, also here at, from our grid guys. So it's really going to be interesting to see how that rematch goes, because if you face a team twice within like 3 hours of each other, that's interesting, especially when it's a Danish derby.
I agree, man. That's definitely going to be an interesting game. I mean, a bit more interesting than the one that's playing out right now. Not to play this game down at all, but Dignitas are just dominating KOVA. They're just winning out their gunfights, right? It's not like Dignitas are doing anything special right now. They're just clapping heads and making life very difficult for the Finns.
Yeah, and I mean, sure, right now, Spargo, he finally, alongside hallzerk, it's either him or hallzerk. Yeah, tough right now, of course. As HEAP is also going to drop. Spargo is going to drop at the very end, though. hallzerk to find that down now.
Buy some time, but there's not that much util left here for KOVA. I mean, they got 2 smokes, 1 molly, and 2 flashes, and Dignitas are just bleeding them dry right now. At least Spargo will be opening up the round, again securing the man advantage for KOVA. An advantage they just can't squander. They can't afford to. They have to start winning some rounds back here. friberg coming through from the alley is able to find 2 kills. hallzerk capitalizes on it as well, as does Lekro. It's only Pietola left remaining, and this guy, he's just been rotating into the A side pretty much every single round. I mean, the life of a Bianca, right?
Yeah. And
it's like the round always with that auto sniper, to be fair. So get in there, hallzerk. Oh, Airax. Okay.
There you go. I
hallzerk's
mean, he's
the
in there, but
grave.
he's straight back out with that kill.
Oh, man.
Twixie has dropped as well as he did so many times now. In towards scaffolding, Lekro finds Spargo. Airax sure was able to find one, looking for a second now.
Impact. And with 15 seconds left on the clock, Dignitas should be able to secure the plancher relatively easily. Unfortunately for Uli, he overextends to get that flashbang out. HEAP accepts it with open arms, and it's just Pietola left remaining. And hey, not for the first time either. He's been left in a clutch.
Yeah. And talking about those clutches, they haven't really do any effect though. Forest not blind whatsoever, which actually surprises me with that flashbang. I'm not sure which flash they actually threw. And with that, Forest finds Pietola, stays alive for far too long. Lekro in with a kill here as well, finally drops to Twixie.
Yeah, actually some kills coming through for
The
KOVA in the
advantage is
pistol
here
round.
for KOVA.
Yeah, man advantage to try and convert this round. Bomb carrier still getting across as well. hallzerk along with HEAP to try and deny them the opportunity, but Uli just destroys hallzerk. Now it's HEAP left alone in the clutch, and they're going to get aggressive. Oh my god, HEAP hits 2 6 shots and across the board for Util, and they're going to be heading towards middle where friberg's been forced back. These guys got some information. Looks like he wants to try and take a fight, but himself and Forest just end up being decimated. Finally, Lekro is able to get a kill back here for Dignitas, and he doubles down into Twixie as well. Oh my god, how does he find the third and the fourth? Lekro just going absolutely above and beyond his Call of Duty. He finds a quad kill. Uli, the only player left remaining, will be, what, the 18th round?
Yeah.
That isn't even really a solid buyer for KOVA to work with. Also catches off
to find
Spargo.
Spargo, Forest
No.
as well to drop Pietola. Airax
At least.
does find his way through. And to be honest, it's better for him to keep that discipline going and
Yeah.
to roam around now behind enemy lines.
Although, someone needs to find this kill onto HEAP, because he's still got the round under control. Yeah. He's taken Uli down, and even though Airax finds Forest, the information's now there for Dignitas, so it's not even like it's a massive backstab kill, is it? Because HEAP is now prepared for him, but Airax is quicker on the trigger and more accurate with his shots as well. So the round and the map is still alive here for KOVA. friberg, the first responder, gets himself into position. Can't find the kill. He has got support, though, holding down the spray, Twixie!
The chance for redemption, I guess you could call it almost for him. Didn't grab all the kills into his ramp last time out. Could do it this time though as Twixie.
Options available here for KOVA as Spargo starts to clear up middle. They've also got the player at the bottom of B stairs, but hallzerk does find Airax with that M4. And that means that there's no further presence towards the A ramp here for KOVA. And as time ticks on, Dignitas are going to realize this. They're going to hear the information coming through towards the B side as well. Lekro just continues to have an impact with the Desert Eagle, as he does. One of the sickest deagle players in World Counter-Strike continues to display his skill set. This time it's more frantic, but achieves the desired result regardless. As the dust starts to settle, it's a 2 versus 2. Bomb plant will be coming through, but Twixie takes on friberg on the flank. Massive kill from him.
And how have they not heard him?
Oh no, it's a
gets
TK!
the double at the end. And yes, everybody is down, so the bomb plant will be coming in.
Oh no, it's a TK from Twixie as he's trying to take down hallzerk, and in the end he finds his teammates. hallzerk takes down Twixie, and KOVA on the T side are going to be trying to burst into this B bomb side. Smokes, flashes, mollies all over the top. Uli finds the opening frag as well. Lekro is still on this bomb side, but he's got so many angles to contend with. Does land a nice shot, but he's been traded out immediately afterwards, and it means KOVA have the one-man advantage in the post plant.
Yeah, and that's the point right now as well, that not only do they find the early advantage, they also now find the next run towards HEAP, and they were able to close the distance when it came down to it here on Train. It's always the most important part. Try to then, whenever you have the clocks, go very, very deep in towards that B bomb site. And Airax,
I'm not sure how he actually didn't see friberg there. friberg now knows that Airax is in that position, so he'll be aware of it. However, KOVA, they're forcing the issue straight into this B bomb site. Lekro should get wrapped on here, but he's able to find a frag before they do.
Strong,
however,
Lekro.
he turns 180 degrees. He's able to take down Uli as well. So it's a flurry of frags all going the way of Dignitas. 2 versus 4 as Twixie gets tapped down by Forest, and it's only Pietola left remaining to try and clutch. A1S in hand, he trades off for the AWP, and his HP has been traded into the ground. 3-1 Dignitas on the board. Yeah, it's unfortunate, right? I mean, just a couple extra shots going the way of KOVA, and this round could be completely going in the opposite direction.
yeah, and I mean, it's nobody really there. I mean, altogether, they just amount to 180.
I just feel like as the CT side, you should know that this play is always on the card zone. Forest will get the kill with the nade. It's such a popular play for the team. He's just holding on to the incendiary right now, waiting for any presence to come through, and then he's going to let that grenade go. He's got support as well towards the back of the yard, and he's taking down Twixie. So this is just such a tough position. Yeah, absolutely. Best case scenario. KOVA have no further utility. They have to commit to this B-bomb side. Lekr off the back of a flashbang finds the kill. No, actually it's just damage, but great follow-up shot there onto pietola. And with the USP, he will find the third frag in the round. Forest KOVA with a couple players in A main could be potentially trying to turn up the pace here. friberg certainly is turning up the pace. He's been sprayed down. Trade was there for Forest as well. HEAP looking to try and go further than that. He's actually overextending here, I believe, and he will be traded as well.
Yeah. hallzerk right now was towards default and has now actually gone towards heaven as well. It's a difficult spot to reposition to, though, as hallzerk somehow does still find that first goal into Airax. And that takes a great piece of skill as well, just to find that kill.
Well, they have to know that pietola's on the bomb side as well. He's just trying to use the smoke, which is starting to dissipate as well. Twixie does find hallzerk. Massive stuff, because that gives pietola find a kit. He's going to be tapping the defuse. He forces the player out into the open, but he just can't find any of these frags.
Yeah, and I don't know. Have to have that confidence in Forest that he's going to keep your back clear.
Yeah.
And that's just
all
something
the way
I
towards
haven't
CT.
understood just yet here from Dignitas. It is going to be Lekr and HEAP to find the first couple of kills, but HEAP is going to be traded back. And friberg now in position to find that as well. The drop from Pop just needs to come in. pietola a little bit too late. Still going to find that headshot. And it is going to be perfect for it. Forest. I mean, Spargo is well aware of his current position right now, though. Is going to be checking above. Finds it as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, hallzerk needs to be careful.
I just have the question, like, are they not communicating right now for Dignitas?
Yeah,
Are they not telling each other what they're holding? What is going on?
Lekr could have the angle here spotted out by Spargo with the AWP. He's now working around the bomb train. Lekr without a kit once again. Doesn't need it this time, as he will land the shots to take down Spargo. I mean, that was, what, a 4 versus 2, if I'm not mistaken? That ends up actually becoming a really tough round for Dignitas to convert. Lekr has to clutch a triple kill for him in the round. He's 13-5, so he certainly picked up where he left off on Vertigo. But
yeah, but still, I mean...
in some forward positions. The problem though, Tyler, is they don't have that much util left. Only one smoke left remaining. Yuli going to be activating, making his way forward, and Twixie's found Forest. That's a massive kill. HEAP's going to get found out here as well. And this is working out really well towards the A site right now here for KOVA. Only hallzerk left remaining. He's got no room. He's got no room to breathe, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. The T's have already outmoved him. And that's the thing as well. Like, Dignitas...
Oh, they want to contest A main here. friberg going to be dropping the molly. It's really awkward right now with the way that the util's been used right up until this point. pietola does find a kill, and there's actually a big push coming through from Airax. Yeah, he catches Forest completely off guard. And again, this is this unsettlement that we're watching play out. Oh no, Lekr. That's unforgivable. And he gets destroyed by Airax as well. And this is this unsettlement we're watching play out on this A site, Tyler. Constantly, Dignitas are not... They're not looking comfortable at all in this A defense.
Yeah, and I'd expect them to have a stronger T side to come as well. Well, might get a chance to win their own map pick.
It's not like KOVA are doing anything particularly special outside either,
that's the
right?
thing. Not doing all too much. At this rate as well, I'd love for Dignitas to maybe be a little bit more proactive towards the brown halls, just over in towards B. Maybe push them in from behind at some stage as well, if the next time they know that there's an early contact play towards A.
Yeah.
Because just being aggressive on A just has not been working out for them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, even here, pietola finds HEAP, who he has died in around that blue train for basically the past 12, 13 rounds.
Yeah, exactly. He's been having a torrid time of it. But it is still Dignitas.
You just need to change things at that stage as well. You don't need to go aggressive. You don't need to search for that conflict, the lead in towards halftime if you're a Dignitas fan.
Yeah, Airax looking to force the issue here on the bomb train, but he's going to get taken down. So it is a clean... Exactly that. So now it's going to be an execute into the B bomb side. 3 players going to be coming through from heaven. Lekr watching that towards the moment, and he's going to find a double kill on the spray down. Great work from Lekr. Oh my word, he finds a third as well. Forest towards hallzerk this time round is in the backline saying, bruv, would you mind just letting 1 or 2 of them through so that I could maybe find a kill with the AWP? But no, Lekr denies as he tries to finish this off.
Take this one, smoke down now though, and it is going to be friberg and Lekr to clean things up. Head on over towards A, that's where you actually win the rounds.
Yeah.
And that's been the case as well. Find HEAP early as he's always just going far too aggressive.
They're in brown holes right now as well. Airax is sitting pretty waiting, but Forest is going for information. Not afraid at all. Oh, hallzerk, he gets the collateral, and that's the round over. Forest gets a kill as well, and it's only pietola left remaining.
Okay, never mind. Oh, I was hoping for pietola to go towards CT and Lekr to
Starch on the CT side. Lekr 4-1 in duels against Spargo, so he's 4-1 against pretty much everybody at this point. Forest is looking for the aggressive play in towards Popdog, but pietola and Yuli just... I mean...
They're loading 4 players in towards Popdog, so have fun, friberg. As, I mean, if we can get a camera in towards Popdog right now at the end of that round, it's exactly what Dignitas need right now. Grab themselves double digits and then just continue going if they do want to close it within 2, otherwise...
Okay, Lekr.
KOVA get a really big entry, but yeah, it is going to be Lekr still alive and has already found one. Is going to drop though as Twixie.
Oh my god. And now with so much time left on the clock, they have to just slow things down. Forest is holding the angle, and Twixie's actually making his way forward right now. This could be a clean kill for Forest. No, Forest.
That's a bomb.
Not taking the fight though, but there's no way HEAP wins because they're just going to rush him down as soon as he commits to the bomb plant. So he should find the plant, but that's all it's going to be for HEAP in the round.
Yeah, nice to have that extra cash as well. I mean, it is going to warrant them another buy as well, but at the same time, this would have been one of those rounds where saving on the T side would have been worth it. Grab the AWP train.
Yeah, they certainly haven't been showing the same sort of temperament that we saw out of them on Vertigo. Just an absolutely lethal, deadly ruthlessness to their game. KOVA fighting back here. They have lost the first player in the round, but Spargo with the collateral. Oh my god.
Not that far behind with 7 kills less, but... or 8 kills less, but that's going to be it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Dignitas needs to start coming to the party because otherwise it's going to be 2 winning recipe here in this round. Otherwise this game might be too far gone, and there's already 3 players in this B bomb site for KOVA. Dignitas just looking to keep things simple and execute into the site, trying to find their way forward. It is going to be HEAP to open up in the round, but Spargo with his AWP continues to frag out. And will Twixie be accounted for here on the bomb train? Nobody's been able to clear his angle because he's got cover. And now Twixie's finally going to activate. My god, just so many frags back and forth right now. Somehow
towards a bomb site, try and find that kill, but right now he's none the wiser on Uli's position.
Oh my god, there we go.
Spots
Finally he's able to spot him out.
But now, of course, 20 seconds on the clock. Quick rotation back from Airax. I'm not sure he's actually... yeah, he just about heard those steps.
No.
And still, friberg leaves the door so widely open for Airax. Finds a headshot as well. And oh, friberg, fraction of a second quicker on the reaction to still stay in that spot rather than moving on, and he would have had that headshot going into this best of 3.
Me neither. Oh man, Dignitas, can they turn that narrative around? Can they change the dialogue? Airax sprays through the smoke, finds Forest. He's also brought friberg down low with the USP. He's still maintaining the control. Oh man, Lekr trying to come out of Popdog to alleviate some of this pressure. He ends up falling, and it's just falling apart here for Dignitas. So much work to still try and get done in this round. He's going to be coming through with the backstab, but too much damage has already been done, and pietola actually finds the kill. The smoke towards Old Bomb. Yuli, as a response, knows that a player has gotten through, but he still maintains control of Ivy itself. But look at the response here from KOVA. They have had to shift a couple players out of position to try and deal with friberg, and himself and Forest to find some frags, as is hallzerk. Yeah, playing with Yuli, who did not expect the second player to be in that smoke. And finally, Tyler, Dignitas have broken the deadlock.
Yeah, and this has been, what, 8 rounds in the making since halftime? It's a little bit late for them.
Dignitas can win that next gun round. 15-10, they reach double digits. Probably reset KOVA's economy. And then an anti-eco, 15-11. So for me, it's that gun round after 15-11 that's really going to tell the tale as to whether Dignitas can make the comeback happen. Because if they win that gun round and make it 15-12, as I speak over all these frags.
But makes out alive, but certainly kept the door wide open for Dignitas to find a kill there. And to still somehow come back into it. HEAP is going
to even consider making this comeback. HEAP and pietola trading positions, but HEAP doesn't expect Twixie to be towards Old Bomb. Twixie nearly makes a meal of it, but in the meantime, Dignitas have walked into the completely vacant B-bomb site. So this should be their round for the taking. It's all about damage control at this point, and KOVA, well, they're not hanging around to find out whether they can make the retake happen or not. They're just going to be committing to the next round. And that's fine, because they've got rounds to play with, right? 15-10. Save all these weapons.
A FAMAS because he wants a lot more utility himself. That could be on the table as well. as long as you just don't lose anybody.
Executes in your anti-eco runs without any information, and maybe HEAP can find some info, but no, Dignitas are going to be committing. HEAP up close with the Zeus, finds the frag, and that's going to be setting things in motion. There's still players here on this B-bomb side for KOVA, and Yulu has the A1S as well. Can they find the frags necessary? There's your answer. Okay, so thankfully for Dignitas, they're able to maintain control.
Still Airax on an AK!
Oh man, he nearly breaks Dignitas' hearts.
And he could have had friberg quite easily there. friberg lucky to come out of that alive at the end. But yeah, friberg and HEAP, they can put a little bit of money to the side as well. So even if they come down to only winning a round with one player staying alive, then they can still keep going.
So, been able to get himself outside. And Airax might get caught off guard here by Lekro so far forward right now.
Bye.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. friberg really has
and
a block.
He's out of time.
Yeah, he is out of time.
Now and this is the biggest blunder that we've seen from them.
And it's a massive round as well.
Maybe there was still a weapon down there that he just forgot to collect. Finds
the
AK now and finds the kill as well. So it's all going to be down to Twixie. But still, Twixie's won these before, especially in this game as well. Flashbang for him. M4 should probably just focus on the weapon that he currently holds. And so
the player on the A side won't hear the footsteps. I thought that Twixie was going to be pushing all the way through towards Pop Dog to actually get the full flank. But now that the bomb plant it comes through, he will...
He has to find the kill here on the wraparound. He's
not seeing Twixie. It's not planted for... Oh my god.
And Twixie.
Evan and Twixie's all the way towards Spindle, so there's no quick rotation. And Dignitas starting to make their way through Ivy now with a couple of players. Airax is taking some damage, but it's Pietola who finds friberg wrapping around. There is information here for KOVA that this could be the case. Who do the frags favor? Lekro and HEAP are the ones to open up in the round. Pietola spraying through the smoke. Nearly does bring Lekro down. One man advantage up for Dignitas as they secure the plant. But the round is still alive here for KOVA.
And there's no reason why not to go on to, because it makes that next round so much easier as well.
That's what I'm saying.
But they take that decision very, very late. friberg is the only one that's really going for it. Spargo finds that kill. I have question marks on Dignitas right now.
I think they missed a trick here, Tyler. They should have definitely been rushing in towards that B side with all of the Ivy.
So HEAP has actually switched back from the AWP to the AK.
I saw that, yeah.
But
what is the play up for Airax off the back of the flashbang? He does actually spot out friberg. The trades are there.
Hold on to that from all the way back towards T-spawn. HEAP is going for it right now. And Oli is going to drop the molly because of it. Pietola to find Necro. This is 6 Ivy right here with HEAP. Instead of just consolidating all the way back towards main, you're going to have better chances to try and find an entry there, as right now Oli is going to find hallzerk. Forrest a little bit too far back to actually find a trade. 1-for-1 fights. Forrest goes down to 8 HP. Spargo 3v1 as Spargo drops. Nade does it for Twixie. It's going to be...
Try and get it done here once again towards ramp. KOVA go, and friberg, he's already had his bell wrong. I don't even know if he's going to be able to get back safely. He does drop the smoke, which gives him some cover, but the smoke just takes so long to bloom. Forrest has found one. Maybe Lekro, though, will go unchecked. Nice shot from to take down Pietola. How does he find it second?
It's insane once more.
He takes down Spargo as well. It's only really left remaining, and he receives the same treatment from hallzerk. No AWP on the server here for either team. hallzerk. Oh my god,
you usually don't see it. hallzerk.
So speaking of things you usually don't see.
How does he even get into that position?
I know.
HEAP is there as well towards ramp, and guess what? They only lose Forrest.
And big gun round here for KOVA, right? If they lose this gun round, it feels like things could start to really spiral into Dignitas' favor. And that's the ideal start for Twixie as he takes on Forrest. At least hallzerk. Yeah, I'm also watching this. I'm wondering what friberg is playing. He's going to get taken down here, and it's not at all going to be worth it. No clue at all what the plan was there from friberg.
Same here, Twixie finding HEAP.
Yeah.
I just don't understand those pushes, and we've talked about this as well earlier when we saw it the first time today in Vikings up against Flames. Same pushes, and it happens time and time again with these sorts of teams on Nuke, and I just never get my head around it.
Oh, Lekro, if he was able to find that kill into Spargo, would have certainly kept things interesting. Now it's only hallzerk left remaining. He'll fall to Spargo as well. KOVA, they find their first round here on Nuke. They keep 3 players alive as well. And we have still another gun round here, at least for Dignitas. They don't pay the ultimate price of having their economy broken. They're still able to buy up coming into this round. AWP for hallzerk as well. And Lekro just continues to frag as Lekro does. Taking down Yuli outside. He's certainly making a good case for the A1 there. HEAP towards ramp, trying to make a case for the A4. Still going to be hanging around here, waiting for the support to come through. On the angle, he's got the players mowing them down. And now we see hallzerk having an impact as well. So there's the variation from HEAP, right? As Dignitas win the round, keeping all 5 of this, or the first stage of Spring Sweet Spring 2. And KOVA got absolutely destroyed, and it was their T side that left them questioning. And it's looking like something similar here once again. Finally, a kill comes back for Uli, but The trades are just there favoring Dignitas time and time again, though. As I say that, pietola and Twixie both find some kills. Oh, HEAP needs to be careful. He ends up being taken down there.
Where it is currently dropped, it should just be hallzerk to shut him down.
Yeah, exactly. Pietola. Yes, exactly. Oh, how aggressive does Necro get off the back of the flashbang?
His timing is so important. Finds a kill as well. Finds a double. And how is he even
has to get
alive?
traded. Yeah, he has to be traded. Finally, he's been taken down. Not with controlling and then destroying. Oh, hallzerk. You can't put a foot wrong right now, man. Himself and Lekro are just picking... They're literally just picking KOVA.
They're playing a lot more laid back. They're waiting for KOVA to make that first move and then reacting to that instead of trying to be too overly aggressive. And sure, they did just let one slip through down in towards B, and that might then be a thorn in the side of HEAP, as right now he is going to make it out alive. Has done damage, finds Spargo, and still stays up here. hallzerk to find Twixie. Pietola and Airax, they've got their work cut out for them, but a bomb plant should be possible.
No, there's actually a player on this B side. It's Lekro. He's already towards Shadow. He's already towards Shadow. And he'll deny the plant.
So much time.
Yeah. Oh man, where did Airax end up going? He went down vent through secret, wrapping into... You know, that's the one tough thing about dropping down vent so early is you can't get into the B bomb site without giving the information away by opening up a door or shooting. Well, they're doing you a favor.
Before the start and at the end of that, so... Yeah, fully to find Necro.
Knife out? I guess he just didn't expect someone to be in that corner.
Yeah.
Lekro was. And now Forest is trying to use these smokes outside to unsettle this T side, makes his way back towards the garage.
Great hold. Should have that kill.
And he does. One man. Alright, go on, lad. Let's see what you got, hallzerk.
I doubt it right now. It is going to be
and
HEAP to find
denies
Twixie.
the rafters. friberg's going to be coming through from the hut, and Pietola's just positioned his crosshair in time. Pietola's low, so HEAP might be able to find this kill. Spraying through, actually can't connect on a single bullet. Where is hallzerk? He's retaking from mouth right now. Hasn't given away the clue that he is there with the AWP because he doesn't want to scope in and give that info away. But Pietola, with a very high impact round, has found 3 kills. And now it's only HEAP left remaining.
And I mean, yeah, sure, HEAP has found a couple of nice kills, but not like this.
Yeah, no.
It's Airax.
I mean, it's doable. It's doable to fight back from there. Forest with the A1S is getting a lot of information. Oh, KOVA are so damn lucky that that bomb dropped down into the vents as well. Dignitas won't know how many players ended up dropping down there. hallzerk blinded up is actually lucky to be alive. Bomb retrieved as well, and KOVA are taking control of this B bomb site. Lekro. Oh, it's all about the timing, and he does take down Spargo. So it's a man, make that a 2-man advantage now for Dignitas on the retake. Uli and Twixie, both on the C bomb site, looking to try and find a way to get KOVA across the line, but it's just not looking likely. Uli is all by himself now, coming through from the vents. Not a single kill in the round here for KOVA, and there shan't be a frag either. Lekro up to 19, another triple kill for him here in the series. And Dignitas are straight back to winning ways.
Yeah, I mean, KOVA, you want to win a round? Sure, take it.
Final round of the first half here in the deciding map of the series. And it's going to be hallzerk who opens up. Plan here for KOVA.
They want to make it out onto the A bomb site. I'm guessing hallzerk is going to find Airax here at the end. And the fact that in the end as well, Spargo doesn't make it in towards Hell already. Flashbang coming his way, but able to cover. It is going to be HEAP to find that headshot to Spargo. Forest finds Uli. And all down to Twixie, opens up that door, and they can hear that from a mile away. Everybody's staying up. On train, just not having a chance whatsoever. There's a good reason why they've only won 3 out of 10 games in the past 3 months on train. But right now, Twixie and Spargo, the pistols yet again, though, so strong here. For a huge surprise that the MP9s are still going.
That's true. I mean,
3 of them.
Looks like they're going to try and crunch in towards lobby here as well. Spargo's found the first frag on the route on towards Lekro. Does HEAP get caught off guard as he comes around the corner? He's been spotted out by Airax, I think. HEAP, oh no, very inaccurate from him. As he does get taken down by Pietola, so actually completely spiraling out of control here.
They upgrade the MP9 to an AK, and there's more weapons towards outside to be found as well. Sure, Pietola drops.
Okay, Forest.
And Forest actually finds a double. Not sure why they end up pushing.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a 5 versus 2 situation. Yeah, exactly.
I just don't need to push.
And check friberg. He's coming through as well. He could find the timing onto Spargo. As he comes around the corner, no, Spargo is ready. I don't even know how Spargo is watching that angle, man, but that's why he's the professional and I'm the caster.
bomb for Forest, go in main, plant A, get 3 kills and separate 1v1s. Or not. Or
I
just
mean,
peek out outside. Nice trade there. At least it is still going to be on for a 4-on-4, and of course, as we always say, those 4-on-4 situations are still going to be stronger for a T side in comparison to the CTs. Same moment, I mean, Oli here, they've been playing this position time and time again on that KOVA side. And this time out, yet again, Dignitas falling for it. At least they stick to a 3-on-3. As they somehow trade back, and even HEAP finds Twixie. This is now the A-bombs they open for the taking. Spargo coming up vents. And somehow even strong enough to find hallzerk here with the op. Lekro to drop Oli. They know exactly where Spargo is currently at. But it's still a position that he can work with as the bomb hasn't been planted just yet. Drops HEAP and can isolate onto the last player as well.
Oh
Doesn't
my
even
god,
need to peek.
Spargo!
Fourth situations and almost playing the shorter straw when it comes down to it. Now pushing towards the A site. Twixie finds one. How is he still alive? Does do a lot of damage onto Forest and friberg.
There's a response here. Early getting into the sites as well as Spargo, but friberg finds both of them. One with the AK, one with the molly, and that's a massive sequence coming out of the legend. There's still another player coming through from heaven. Pietola, he goes unchecked. He's taken friberg down. He knows that it's only the planted lip, but it's Forest. He can just see the top of his head.
And right now, though, as well, KOVA, with Airax being down to the MP9, that has worked out for them before, though, and especially being on...
Well, wall of smokes outside. Uli taking the fight as well. Himself and Lekro have a prolonged battle eventually. Lekro will win that gunfight out. HEAP on the lurk is also find Airax, and now Twixie, although he's gotten a kill, they know exactly where he is, so it's a pretty tough position for him to get away from, and Forest will deny him his...
HEAP there. It's the op right now that's holding onto HEAP here right now as Spargo pushes in, gets found out though, as Forest rotated.
Working their way through outside. Lekro trading blows with Airax. And hallzerk rattles off a shot through the smoke as well.
That's great for him as well, because right now, of course, with KOVA only being down to those deagles, it's even more difficult to try and deal with anything that Dignitas are throwing their way, as literally everything should be turning into gold. If we consider the general rules of CS, and right now, there's a whole different rule of engagement. It's only Twixie left remaining.
Yeah.
They know he's over towards the A-bomb set. They're just pushing out, finding that kill.